Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. This is me, AFRIDI, and I'm CEO of LEEDS Academy of English Language Peshawar. Today I have brought an important podcast on finding the negative and positive impacts of social media across the world and specifically on the youths. Mr. Saad, FEC, a computer science student from LEEDS College, Peshawar. We have another Mr. Anas, he has done BS Physics from Peshawar University. We have also Rafiullah, he's second year student in computer science department. And we have the last one, Mr. Rashid, he's having BS and Pak study from Peshawar University. So my first questions go straight to Mr. Saad, that can social media make people feel sad or anxious? So what's your take on this important question?
Sir, it is a very technical question. Social media is captivating because it provides instant gratification, entertainment, validation, and global connectivity within seconds. However, this constant stimulation often turns into psychological dependency. Young people, instead of investing their precious time in productive activities, become ensnared in compulsive scrolling and seeking superficial validations, which gradually undermines both their focus and discipline. And globally, this issue has been observed across different studies. For example, the Royal Society of Public Health in the UK has reported that platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, etc. frequently cause anxiety and sadness, and even sometimes isolation. And similarly, research from the University of Pennsylvania found that even when people use social media infrequently or hardly ever, their emotional well-being improves noticeably. And here is one important point I would like to share, that the issue is not the existence of social media itself. It is a very integral question for debates, and I would elaborate it is social media can significantly influence the temperament of young people and often making them feel sad, anxious, or emotionally unstable. Instead of encouraging users to communicate assertively and empathically, many platforms create a critical environment where individuals encounter constant judgment, and unfortunately, many cannot handle the criticism in a healthy way. Now, this problem is intensified by a culture of comparison, where people compare themselves with the influencers and celebrities, and regrettably, they access their own lives against what are essentially substandard or inferior indicators of success.
The second question in this context I have brought for you, Mr. Saad, is why do you think social media is so attractive to young people, even though it is a negative impacts for the youth?
Likes, followers, and superficial comments. These are not genuine assessment or appraisals of someone's worth. Essentially, social media rarely encourages young people to undiscover their capabilities and build a real confidence. Instead, many users encounter a challenge when they face online negativity, and this slowly hurts their mental health. Therefore, while social media has the potential to connect, it too often creates sadness and anxiety.
And my next question goes to Mr. Anas. He's having BS Physics from Peshawar University. And my question goes to you, that do people compare themselves to others on social media, affecting how they feel about themselves? So what's your perspective on this important question?
And my take on this question is, people often compare themselves to the people on social media. It can strongly affect how they feel about themselves. Nowadays on social media, celebrities post the best part of their lives, achievement, edited picture, and unreal video, and they hide the dark side of their lives. And our youth try to copy them when they fail to match those unrealistic standards. And this comparison can lead low self-esteem, jealousy, sad. And that's why our experts suggest that use social media wisely and don't compare your real life with unstandard life. So my advice to young generation, don't waste your precious time on social media. Focus on your career, on your future, and don't compare your real life with unrealistic standards.
Okay, people these days and right from the beginning are wasting much of their precious times in the social media. So the questions is connected with that one, and the question goes to Rapiola. Does spending a lot of time on social media affect talking to people in person? I think this is an important question because youngsters are, according to research, spending or wasting 6 to 7 hours on that. So would you elaborate this point? What's your take on this question?
So it's a shorting question for me. Yeah, heavy social media use can negatively impact face-to-face communication by reducing body language. Yeah, heavy social media use can negatively impact face-to-face. By social media, people's forget their respect, and as well as they forget their family respect, like father, mothers, and brothers and uncles. So they don't know about themselves that what I am doing, this is just a bad thing, that I am wasting my time on social media. And as well as I just research, I just watch one research about American writer. He wrote one book and he says that American people and as well as kids are spending 5 hours in a day on social media. So it's too much, but I think our Pakistanis are spending time on social media, I think 8 to 9 hours. So why? We don't know about ourselves, and as well as we are losing ourselves.
And the last question on this podcast goes straight to Mr. Rashid, and the question is personal information safe when shared on social media? I think it's the sensitive questions for you, and what's your perspective on the questions? Would you please explain it?
Well, it's a very technical question, but my take on it is sharing personal information on social media and not 100% safe. When we share a picture on social media, we lose our control on it. We might even delete it, but someone else has taken a screenshot or share it further. It can be leaked, copied, or hacked by users, by strangers, or by companies. A hacker can misuse our name, phone number, and our official pictures. Even companies collect our personal data to give it to the advertiser. So it's mean our data is not 100% safe. So the best way is to stay safe, is to be careful. What we're sharing on social media, and thinking twice before sharing anything on social media. It's our responsibility to protect ourselves by using strong privacy settings.
Thank you all for having you on this podcast, and thanks for sharing your smart ideas on the topic and the social media, finding its positive and negative impacts on that, and your smart idea and your perspectives worth a billion. And it's my message for the audience is to take each of their message and piece of advice very seriously. Once again, tons of thanks, and see you in the next podcast. Thank you all.